Hi everyone, this is the voice of God's Willebong CEO Prime Forex Academy. In this video, I want to quickly show you guys how to calculate PIPS in Forex. So generally in the Forex markets, we have trading instruments, and these trading instruments have market values, and these market values are not stagnant, they do experience changes. So that being said, let's go over the kinds of currency pairs we have on the Forex markets. So we have three main kinds of currency pairs in the Forex markets, and they include the major pairs, the minor pairs, and finally the exotic pairs. So the major pairs are pairs that are listed against the United States dollar. For instance, GBP USD is a major pair, Euro USD is a major pair because it is listed against the United States dollar, while the minor pairs are pairs that are not listed against the United States dollar. So an example of a minor pair is Euro JPY. And finally, we have exotic pairs, and these are pairs that involve currencies from a major country and a developing country. And right here, USD Turkish Lira is an example of an exotic pair. So that's about it for the kinds of currency pairs we have on the Forex markets. All right, that being said, let's head over to the main part of this video, how to calculate PIPS in Forex. So we'll begin with how we calculate PIPS in major pairs. We'll be using GBP USD. So GBP USD is currently valued at 1.32625. All right. So what that simply means is 1 GBP USD is going to cost you 1.32625 USD. I go over that again. 1 Great Britain pounds is going to cost you 1.32625 United States dollar. So that's about it. So like I said, these market prices are not stagnant. They do experience changes, and we make money from these changes. So I want to quickly show you guys how to calculate these changes in the market value of these currency pairs. And we are using the major pairs, remember. So for the major pairs, we pay attention to the fourth number after the decimal points. You get me? So GBP USD's current price or market value is listed at 1.32625. So we pay attention to the fourth number after the decimal point. So we have 1, we have a point, then we have 5 numbers behind the point. So we pay attention to the fourth number after the decimal points. So GBP USD is currently listed at 1.32625. So to measure the change in the market value of GBP USD, we add or subtract to the fourth number after the decimal points. So that being said, let me show you guys what I mean. So for instance, GBP USD is currently listed at 1.32625. If we add 1 to the fourth number after the decimal point, which is 2, our new market value for GBP USD is going to be 1.32635. And as you can see, that's an increase in the market value of GBP USD. That's a 1 pip increase. Why is that a 1 pip increase? Because we added 1 to the fourth number after the decimal points. So let's say GBP USD changes from 1.32625 to 1.32615. Now we can clearly see that there's a decrease in the market value of GBP USD, and this is a 1 pip decrease because the actual market value was 1.32625. I remember I said we pay attention to the fourth number after the decimal point. So if we minus 1 from 2, which is the fourth number after the decimal point, we have the new market value, which is 1.32615, which is a 1 pip decrease. And we also have the second market value, which is a 1 pip increase. So that's it for GBP/USD. So now let's move on to the minor pairs. I just talked about the major pairs. Let's move on to the minor pairs. So like I said, the minor pairs are pairs that do not involve the United States dollar. And an example of the minor pair is the Euro JPY. And to calculate the change in market value of Euro JPY, we pay attention to the second number after the decimal points. So if you see right here, Euro JPY is currently valued at 163.589. What does that mean? It simply means that 1 Japanese yen is going to cost you 163.629 euro. I go over that again. 1 Japanese yen, or the cost of 1 euro, is 163.629 Japanese yen. So how do we calculate the increase in market value of minor pairs? I remember I said these market prices are not stagnant, and as you can see, they are experiencing changes as I'm recording this video. So to calculate the change in market value of minor pairs, we pay attention to the second number after the decimal point. So let me try to increase this a bit so we can all see. Alright guys, to calculate the change in market value of minor pairs, we pay attention to the second number after the decimal points. So if Euro JPY changes its market value from its current 163.629 to 163.639, obviously this is an increase. The market value has increased from 163.629 to 163.639. We now have a 1 pip increase to the market value. Then how do we have the 1 pip increase? We simply added 1 to the second number after the decimal points. So if Euro JPY has a new market value of 163.619. Remember, this is the initial market value. So if it now has a new market value of 163.619, we can clearly see that Euro JPY has made a 1 pip decrease move. How do we get the 1 pip? Because we minused 1 from the second number after the decimal points. So that's it for the minor pairs. So finally, let's look at the exotic pairs. So exotic pairs are pairs involving one major currency from a developed country, and the pair is listed against, or the pair is listed with, is usually a currency pair from a less developed or a growing country. So a typical example is USD against the South African rand. So yeah, let's look at an exception. There's a very important metal, and there's a very important trading instrument which I'm sure a whole lot of you are aware of, and that is the gold pair. So yes, like I said, the gold has its way of being calculated, also has its way of being calculated in general. So currently gold is valued at 3240.95. That's gold's current market value. And what does that tell you? That tells you that the cost of 1 gold XAUUSD, that tells you that the cost of a piece of gold is 3240.95 United States dollar. So how do we calculate the increase or decrease in market value of gold? So we simply pay attention to the first number after the decimal points. You simply pay attention to the first number after the decimal points. So if gold is currently listed at, let's say, 3240.50, and it makes a 1 pip increase, the new market value is going to be 3240.60. And how do we get 60? We simply added 1 to the first number after the decimal points. So by adding 1, we have a new market value of 3240.60, which clearly shows a 1 pip increase. So if gold's market value changes from the initial market value, which is 3240.50, to 3240.40, we can all see that clearly this is a decrease. So this is a 1 pip decrease in gold's market value. So clearly, what do we do? How did we get the 1 pip? We simply minus 1 from 5, which gives us our new market value. So that's simply how to calculate currency pairs in forex. So I've simply showed you guys how to calculate major and alright guys, so that's about it on how to calculate pips in forex. So guys, if you do not want to bother yourself with pips calculation in forex, I have a tool that calculates this for you easily. So open a new tab on your browser and search for Prime Forex Academy and hit enter. So once you do that, we should be at the top of the search bar on your yes. So you go ahead and click on our website. And you can go ahead and click on that. Once you do, you would get this welcome screen. So yeah guys, this is our website. So you head over to the risk calculator tab and click on it. So yeah guys, we offer free forex trading education to anyone. So yeah, feel free to connect with us via our website. So yes, this is the trading tool that helps you calculate your risk. So all this allows you to insert your account balance, your risk percentage. You can even go ahead and insert the amount you wish to risk, let's say $500, and it tells you that that's 5% of your account balance. Let's say you have a $1,000 account. So yeah, you can just go ahead and insert the amount you wish to risk, and it calculates the risk percentage for that account. Then after that, you can go ahead and select the currency pair. As you can see, we have lots of currency pairs here. So you can go ahead and select the currency pair of your choice. So once that's done, you have to select if you want to go short or long. So short represents to sell and long represents to buy. So I'm willing to go short on this illustration. So I'll click short. So to calculate pips, for instance, my current market value for Euro USD is 1.0740, and I want to know the amount of pips or the new market value if I am going to be working with a 20 pips stop loss. So I go ahead and set 20 here, and the calculator automatically calculates the new market value for 20 pips. Likewise, my take profit, I can go ahead and set any amount of pips I'm willing to catch. Let's say I'm looking to catch 60 pips. Once I do that, the calculator automatically calculates that for me. Then this is the interesting part, guys. So after that, if you go ahead and click calculate, the calculator calculates your lot size, and I have a video on lot size, so just check the description to check out the video. So the calculator calculates your lot size, calculates your potential profits, that's how much you're looking to make, and your potential loss, and generates your risk to reward ratio. So yeah guys, this is a very interesting tool. Feel free to visit our website at primeforexacademy.com to use this tool for free. That's about it guys. If you found this helpful, do well to smash the like and subscribe button. Cheers.